Hey everybody, it's Eric, 80s Horror Man here, and welcome to day 4 for my 31 Days of Horror. Today I'll be doing a movie that was put up by Scream Factory, and this movie was done in 1980, and I've seen this movie before a couple times on the dish, and I actually liked it, even though a lot of people, this movie doesn't get like a lot of talks or mentions, but I actually end up liking this one. And that movie I'm talking about is Terror Train. Now, Terror Train stars Scream Queen Jamie Lee Curtis in this one. So, the movie starts off where there's a party going on for the sorority called the Sigma Pi. Here, and freshman who wears like one of these beanies because they're new to the frats and new to the sorority and stuff, ends up liking Jamie Lee Curtis's character, and so she decides to lure him into the bedroom. But while she's waiting for him, she hides behind the bed that's got like the curtains. So when he comes in, he starts undressing, and next year, as soon as he gets in the bed, he thinks it's her. When he starts stroking and caressing her hair, turns out that the hairpiece falls off, and the body falls back, and turns out it was a corpse laying in bed pretending to be Jamie Lee Curtis's character. And the kid freaks out and stands up on bed and starts spinning around in circles, getting caught in the bed drapes, in the bed curtains. And then we don't know what happened to his kid. We don't know if it killed him or anything, or if he ended up winding up in a hospital. So jump 3 years later, it's New Year's Eve, and again, the sorority of Sigma Pi plans on getting on board a charter train and decide to have a little party on that train. But as it turns out, there's a killer going around seeking revenge on the Sigma Pi here sorority here for what happened to that kid who fell into the clutches of that prank with a corpse. So we're now they're like trying to fight to survive against this killer, but you all don't know who it could be. You have no idea who it could be that's killing off these frats, the sorority, that wants revenge after what happened to that kid with that prank for the corpse that happened years ago. But also aboard on the train, there's also a magician who's there to perform his magic act. And so this movie is like a whodunit kind of a movie where you're trying to guess on who this killer is. Is it? I mean, that you'll have to see for yourself. But yes, I know on the cover art that you got killers on here, and you're thinking that there's 3 killers in this movie. Well, no, it's actually just one killer, but the killer keeps switching disguises. Every time he kills a victim, so he ends up stealing the person's costume and wears it as a disguise, and kills the next person, uses that as a disguise, and so on. So it's just one killer, so there's no 3 killers, so don't let this cover art fool you. But Terror Train, I definitely recommend it for those who hasn't seen it, because again, I think this is like one of these movies that doesn't get like a lot of talks or mentions, and it does have Jamie Lee Curtis in it, as I said before, because she's the main character in this one. And a lot of people might be familiar with Jamie Lee Curtis for doing Halloween in it, and Prom Night, and Halloween 2, but they must have forgotten that she did Terror Train. This movie does have special features where it's got interview with the production executive, Don Carmody, producer Daniel Grodnick, production designer Glenn Bidwell, and composer John Mills at Cockle, theatrical trailer, TV spot, and still gallery. So right there's the back of the movie. There's Jamie Lee Curtis with the magician that's on the train that's there to perform his magic act, and there's the conductor for the train. So again, Terror Train, I definitely recommend it for people who hasn't seen it or never heard of it to go check it out. It's actually not that bad of a slasher 80s horror movie, and I thought Jamie Lee Curtis did a pretty good job in this one. And for those who have seen it, you know what I'm talking about. So Terror Train from 1980. Check it out for those who hasn't seen it. Alright guys, so that's it for day 4 for my 31 Days of Horror. What do you guys think? Have you seen this movie before? If so, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd like to hear your thoughts. Again, also, like and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for some more videos, and some more videos for the 31 Days of Horror. Later.